So this morning we went out and with the hope of finding some lions, and Lucia, one of the guides, called in on the radio that she managed to locate on the Kambula Pride, which is quite interesting because it's not a pride that's really seen too often on our property, but a pleasant surprise for the morning. It seems like there's 5 members. This pride originates further north from us, and been following them for most part of the morning. It's been quite a exciting, fun-filled morning, a lot of interaction. The pride hasn't seen each other for quite some time, so there's been quite a bit of social interaction between the individuals. Let's see what's happening next. So you'll notice how some of the individuals are lying quite close to one another. You'll see that young male resting his head on the back of the female, and it's quite common with lions to have this type of tactile communication that happens. It's quite an important part of their communication structure, and this tactile communication is a way of strengthening bonds and making sure that the relationships within the individuals, within the pride, is very strong. And these relationships are obviously incredibly important because they rely so much on one another, not only for safety but for hunting purposes. So especially after a pride has not been together for a while, you'll often see this type of behavior more so than at other times. Amazing to see. Let's hope this pride sticks around for a couple of days. You can see how alert these 2 lions are on the right, both looking in the same direction, ears kind of also in the same direction. And there were some elephants in the vicinity earlier on, and that might be what they are listening to. There's also a little bit of a breeze blowing at the moment. Every once in a while you just see them lift their heads up, tilted, put their noses up in the air and try and see if they can get a scent of something. I'm going to stick around a little bit longer and see if there's maybe something that's going to happen. So as you can see, one of the younger males has just gotten up and has moved slightly into the shade. It's getting into the kind of latter part of the morning now, starting to heat up quite nicely, so there's a good chance that these lions are most likely going to be resting up in this kind of shady tamboti thicket in front of us, which would be great for the afternoon. You'd know exactly where to come and look for them. But it has so far been an absolutely incredible morning. We've been very, very fortunate and very lucky. So I think what we'll do from here is we'll let these lions rest up and enjoy the morning, enjoy the shade, and I think it's time for us to head back, grab a cup of coffee, maybe some breakfast.